quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Warren, Booker out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Mirza Teletovic, and it's Chandler in at the 5 spot. Now here's Booker, following the miss by Rodney Stuckey. Chandler kicks to Booker. Wide open. Count the bucket. Teletovic has got the game going here with the first basket for the Suns.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now? You know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And so here is Indiana, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That'll put Rodney Stuckey on the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. There's the steal. Ahead. And it's George finishing it off.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold, the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And he gets it to go.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
On the wing, Stuckey. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Bledsoe. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Stuckey. With some arc, can't get it to go. Nice D from Chandler. Suns trail by 4, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Booker. 11 points for him in that last game against...
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Lets it go from 11. Stuckey with another miss. Suns trail by 4. Warren dishes to Bledsoe. Here's Teletovic. No good from outside. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Stuckey passes to Mr. Clutch. On the wing, George. 5 to shoot. The good-looking shot from the wing. George has got his second basket of the game.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Pacers leading by 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming to the court are your teammates.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He told his guys their offense needed to run through Mr. Clutch. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pacers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now, here's Warren. Following the miss by Miles Turner. Chandler with a screen for Knight. And it comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Stuckey outside. Nobody near Allen. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And so it's Indiana with it after the Suns pick up 2. Pass to Mr. Clutch. On the wing, George. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Allen. Allen with another miss. Suns trail by 8. Another steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Good. And it's 7 points for Rodney Stuckey.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And now, let's hear it.
Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. Freak, number 1.
And for the purist out there, he has been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. I mean, he can make any pass on the court and creates so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Call him their heart and soul. I mean, their offense would be completely different if he wasn't the guy running the show.
Here is Mahinmi. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too. Talk about some great numbers for Mr. Clutch. He's already got 9 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor. It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Sanders' shot is good.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
There's the screen. Hill kicks to Hill. Inside, Miles. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Knight into the lane. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Mr. Clark. Oh! Yeah. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
That's good. Mr. Clutch has got 15 points.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Knight against Hill. Knight kicks to Booker. Here's Stone. Hits it from three-point range.
Stone. For three.
Indiana leading by 14. The pass to Mr. Clutch. It's back to Hill. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Miles, that's for two. An amazing shot.
And now, let's hear it for your East Bay.
And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Brandon Knight.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Mr. Clutch in at shooting guard. Mahinmi is out there with Hill. Then there's Hill. And it's George in at the three slot. That's the Pacers 5. On up the court. Pass to Mr. Clutch. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Sanders' shot is good.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
The three, and again, the three-point shot is good for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 6 points in the quarter. Outside Knight. From 11 feet away, all alone. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Mahinmi's shot is good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Hill. C.J. Miles comes in for George. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Rodney Stuckey. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Freak. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 44 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can. Do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Move the ball.
And stolen by Knight. And now the Suns, a fast break. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Oh, good from Mr. Clutch.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the half. Dishes it to Hill. The pass to Mr. Clutch. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Len grabs the board. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Knicks in New York.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
No good from Mr. Clutch. Suns trail by 15. Here's Knight. The rebound by Mr. Clutch.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
No good again that time. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Knight kicks to Stone. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. From past the arc. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Stone's got 6.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Here's Mr. Clutch. No good. Now here's Knight. He's got 13. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Pacers.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides.
He got it! Wow! He caught it!
My goodness.
And now, let's hear it for yours.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Chandler. Warren is out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Booker in at the 2.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Move the ball.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Bledsoe, and stolen by Booker. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
The Suns have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Booker. Allen left side. Allen, a screen on Bledsoe. Stuckey kicks to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
No good from Booker.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Pacers leading by 9. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Inside, the drive by Allen, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Allen's got 6 points.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Here we go, Pacers fans.
Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. Second, the Pacers.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Warren. D right on him with the shot. It's rebounded by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 9 rebounds now tonight. From deep, George. Teletovic grabs the board. Suns trail by 11. Pass to Booker. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
Tyson Chandler, 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Pacers leading by 11. To the middle. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
And the shot is good from Stuckey.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Rob. The finish, and that one is hammered home.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Allen. Indiana moving it around. They set the pick. George with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Mr. Clutch. Bledsoe dishes to Chandler. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Allen. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
The Pacers making a change here. Hill's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Sanders is checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Bledsoe. Book it on the money for Mr. Clutch.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
To the right side, Teletovic. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Teletovic has got his third bucket of the night.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Feeds it to Stuckey. Turner with a screen for Stuckey. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Plays it up and banks it in. Mr. Clutch has got 33 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Out left to the wing. Offline with his three. Pacers leading by 19 points. Mr. Clutch makes it off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 38 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The kick out to Hill. Hill up top. Puts one up from 19. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
The drive by Hill. Can't get it to go. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Suns trail by 19. Knight kicks to Bledsoe. They double-team Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. Here's Sanders. No good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. 22 is their biggest lead. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Mahinmi passes to Hill. Sanders with the steal. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. Goes back up. Pacers with the rebound. Mr. Clutch has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. On the wing, Hill. It's Hill on the wing. Hill a screen on Knight. It's back to Hill. Villanueva with the steal. Knight with it. Now defended by Mr. Clutch. And that one's good.
Brandon Knight.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 34 points and 13 assists. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
Mahinmi passes to Mr. Clutch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He has 40. He dishes it to Mahinmi. Indiana moving the ball around. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 43 points for Freak.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Bledsoe dishes to Knight. To the left wing. Bledsoe against Hill. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Knight wide open. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Hill for 3. Oh, and he just knocked it.
George Hill.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Indiana leading by 22. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Allen is out there with Turner. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point. The Suns shooting in this game 45%. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Knight's got 21. Indiana's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Stuckey left side. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Knight. Shot clock at 6. The shot. Stuckey can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. The feed to Booker. Knight on the wing. Down low. Chandler, no good. Indiana leading by 22. George passes to Mr. Clutch. Left side, George. Stuckey outside. Just 5 to shoot. Allen, good on the shot.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Outside Knight. A 3-ball. That one goes. Count it. Knight's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Again, Indiana.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
The dish to Teletovic. Back to Knight. And Turner with the block. To the inside. It's deflected. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's Knight with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Knight's got 26.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Allen, a screen on Knight. Mr. Clutch in the corner. Stuckey with it. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 21. Now Warren. It's Knight with the drive. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 28 points for him.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Stuckey outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Knight in the corner. The tray. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Mr. Clutch. Some solid defense from Knight. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Booker. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Knight. Here's Mr. Clutch. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And 12 points for Paul George.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win. Paul George just hasn't slowed down.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I really don't know if I'm getting them. Hope so, because I feel like it helped the team get a win. I know getting big numbers like this is impossible without my teammates, though. Gotta get those dudes a shout out.
Thank you for the time, Kevin. I guess we should hope the guys get the message.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.